would you like to come and explore Rookburgh with me? So you're coming through this huge underpass here. They really don't mess around with the theming. It is just immersive as soon as you come through. And there's Joe there, chomping on a sandwich. Got the old vehicle here. We'll stick around Auto Trader later on. And it's huge. Welcome to Rookburgh site. I mean, it kind of brings back vibes of the kind of the entrance into Galaxy's Edge, which I think opened after this. So maybe Disney copied Phantasialand, the thieves. And then you come out into Rookburgh, and how just awesome is this? You've got F.L.Y everywhere around you. There's this track surrounding you. We've got the chocolate and candy workshop there. Some awesome chocolate and sweets and things. You've got the train up there too. That's just sitting on top of F.L.Y's launch section there. And you can hear the awesome Immerscore music kicking in as you walk around as well, generating that atmosphere. Here we have F.L.Y, which is the sort of high-end restaurant here at Phantasialand and in Rookburgh. We'll be eating a 3-course meal here later, which is included in the Charles Lindbergh reservation. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that experience with you. But yeah, there's some lovely looking food here. Stop and like the video. So the queue line for F.L.Y goes up and all around Rookburgh. So you get some fantastic views of the roller coaster and Rookburgh as you're waiting in line. Got a few Christmas decorations around as well. It is of course the Winter Tram event, so loads of awesome stuff to explore later this evening. And seeing as we're here in Rookburgh, we're going to start the day with F.L.Y, the Vekoma launched flying roller coaster, which is just themed to steampunks, just punks covered in steam. So as I showed you there, we do have 2 fast passes, but we're going to hold on to those for the evening rides later, because who wouldn't want to ride this in the dark? So before riding F.L.Y, you have to put all loose articles in lockers. Literally everything. Everything. Even your soul. Just began our time here at Phantasialand with a ride on F.L.Y, or F.L.Y, or F.L.Y, if that's what you want to call it. That's how you choose to live your life. That's a really good roller coaster, probably the best flying coaster there is. The launches are really good. The second launch in particular, you get a moment of airtime as you come into the hill off it, which is so unique in the flying position. It's just weird. It's also really, really cold, and I couldn't see anything because I couldn't wear my glasses. That's awesome, and I'm looking forward to getting some more rides on that later. So we are heading back up the stairs into Hotel Charles Lindbergh, because it's now time to check into our room, have a bit of an explore, chill in the warm, which is ironic in itself. There goes F.L.Y! And we'll take you along with us. So let's go and check out Hotel Charles Lindbergh. So I have the welcome pack. You see level A. Well, here we are right at the end here. Look at the views at the end of the balcony. I think we've kind of lucked out here. This looks amazing. There you go, Joe. So here we are inside our aeronaut cabin. Quite warm in here, which is nice because it's freezing outside. Joe's got his sleeping goggles there ready. Looking forward to wearing those later. And I believe we've got a pretty mad view out of our toilet window. Travel gear, so we've got a little spot here, I guess, for baggage. A couple of towels down there. So this is our little toilet. Hi. And if we open the window, which I'm not very good at, squeeze through here like some little hobbit, and there's F.L.Y. We've also got storage under the beds here as well, so while these places are small, thought has gone into the layout. In terms of size, I'm not going to lie, these aeronaut cabins not much bigger than the stargazing pods at Alton Towers. Of course, you do have your own toilet, you don't have to go to a block, which is cool. But on the whole, I'm really glad we've chosen to stay here at Charles Lindbergh Hotel. It's not so much about, I mean, obviously it's a small room, we can't ignore that. But it's more about the experience itself, having this aeronaut cabin, the days on park at Phantasialand, the access to F.L.Y, and all that sort of thing. So it feels like a whole experience. There's going to be some laser light shows in Rookburgh later on. There's three of those, so we're going to be getting some footage of those for you. And of course, we get to experience the whole of Rookburgh at night when it's closed to park guests, as well as access to Uruwork and the exclusive bar. So exciting times. How atmospheric is this? Somewhere down there are Ninja Turtles on fire. We have just ridden F.L.Y at night. What a wonderful experience that was. Just kind of majestic. It's a very floaty coaster with little bits of airtime, a couple of bits of inversion in there as well. A couple of bits of inversion. That's a unique use of English right there. Sorry, I've just climbed like 3 flights of stairs. I'll explain why shortly. Really good. Loved that. It's such a good coaster, and at night Rookburgh is lit up so beautifully. You're just gliding through it all. Don't really quite know where you are at any point, but it's just a really stunning ride. And now we're up on the observation deck for a laser show, which is literally just starting. Let's go watch. Highlights there of the laser light show here in Rookburgh. A fantastic display. Thought I was back in my raving days, to be honest. And of course, staying here at Charles Lindbergh Hotel, you get access to these observation decks here up in the hotel areas, which just gives you a fantastic perspective of Rookburgh below, the laser light show going on, and the park in the distance as well. Just look at how beautiful it all looks. Well, what a wonderful evening it's been at Phantasialand so far for Winter Traum. But it's not over yet. We've got an 8:30 res at Uruwork, which I believe is Germany's answer to Dorsia. Well, here we are in Uruwork. I've just ordered my beer and it's come in an entire bucket of ice, which feels like overkill to me, but there we go. 3 courses on their way. It all looks really good. Actually being moderately healthy tonight and beginning the proceedings with a garden bowl, which is full of lovely fruity and fresh goodness and a bit of chicken as well. Well, the main meal has arrived and I've gone for these cabin crew loaded fries, which are loaded with beef and radishes and all kinds of other things. They come with 2 sliders as well, one of which I believe is pork and one is beef, and then we've got some kind of random dips too. So let's tuck in. Well, it's dessert time and I'm finishing with Joe's nougat. Joe, how are you feeling about that?
You need my nougat. I'm not happy about that.
And just when Rookburgh at night couldn't get more beautiful, the snow fell. Finally this evening we're in bar 1919, which is exclusive to hotel guests. Underneath this pool table is where the F.L.Y trains were lowered into the station. Well, just been for a few beers down at 1919 bar. Now going to retire for the evening. I'll see you in the morning for me, but for you it's going to be like in 2 seconds, so see you in a sec. Good morning from Charles Lindbergh Hotel here at Phantasialand. Just taking some views down on F.L.Y, which looks majestic from up here. It was an interesting night's sleep. I think I love the hotel, there's a lot of nice things about it, but there was a very annoying sound that the heating made, which went on every kind of minute and a half throughout the night, just the sound like a camera shutter. So long, Hotel Charles Lindbergh. When you walk down the stairs from your hotel and you're just greeted by this. I'm not gonna lie, I've heard that music so much now that it's just gonna be trapped inside my brain for the next fortnight. Thank you, I'm a score. You're great, but earworm central. So what do you think? Pretty impressive, right?